You know that feeling, right? That horrible sinking feeling in your stomach. You're already late, you turn the key in the ignition, and you get silence. Click, click, click. A dead battery can absolutely ruin your day. But what if you could fix it yourself in like 30 seconds? Today, we're diving into the modern marvel that is the portable jump starter. And let me tell you, this tech has changed so much, all the old rules are out the window. So let's break down what you really need to know.
I mean, seriously, picture it. You're in some random parking lot, it's raining, you turn the key and you hear that awful clicking noise. Your battery's toast. It's a universal moment of pure panic. So what's your plan? Jumper cables? Yeah, they're fine, but you need another car. A portable jump starter, though. That makes you totally self-sufficient. No waiting, no asking strangers for help.
Okay, so the first thing you have to get your head around is that we are living in a completely new era for this kind of technology. The jump starters you can buy today have almost nothing in common with the ones from, say, 10 years ago. The evolution here isn't just a step, it's a massive leap.
I mean, the difference is just night and day. On one hand, you had the old-school sealed lead-acid units. Let's be honest, they were basically a car battery with a handle. Super heavy, bulky, something you kept in the garage. But now, we have modern lithium-ion tech. These new gadgets are so small you can literally toss them in your glove box, and they're packed with smart features the old ones couldn't even dream of.
All right, so you're convinced, you're ready to buy one. You go online, you look at the box, and you're just bombarded with all these huge numbers. But what do they actually mean? This next part is all about cracking that code, so you know what really matters for getting your car started.
So, the number you're going to see plastered everywhere in giant letters is peak amps. You'll see things like 2000A, 4000A, even 6000A. It sounds incredibly impressive, right? And that's exactly what manufacturers want you to think, that bigger is always better. But is that the whole story? Oh, it's not even close.
Here is the absolute best way to think about it. Peak amps? That's a sprinter. It's a short, explosive burst of power that lasts for just a split second. It's that initial kick. But watt hours? Now that's the marathon runner. It's the true measure of the total energy stored inside, the actual fuel in the tank. It's all about endurance and stamina. So here's the real takeaway. Watt hours, or WH, is the number that actually tells you how capable a jump starter is. Think about it. In the dead of winter, or if your battery is really drained, you might need to crank the engine a few times. More watt hours means more chances to get that engine to turn over. It's that simple.
And this isn't just theory. Check out this data from the source material. The super popular NOCO GB40, which is really compact, has about 24 to 30 watt hours. In a real-world test, its charge dropped to just 25% after one single jump on a dead battery. Now compare that to the Zivzo ET03, which has a massive 74 watt hours. The difference is just staggering. It can give you dozens of jumps on one charge. This right here is why watt hours are king.
Okay, now for another feature that is, and I'm not exaggerating, the difference between success and failure. These modern jump starters all have smart clamps for safety, which is great, but there's a hidden flaw. What happens when your battery isn't just low on juice, but is completely totally dead, reading 0 volts?
This is the big problem. The smart part of the clamp looks for a 12-volt battery. If it sees 0 volts, it thinks something's wrong, and for safety, it refuses to send any power. That's where the boost or override button becomes an absolute lifesaver. You press that button, it manually bypasses the safety check, forces the power through to your battery, and boom, your engine starts. Without that little button, your fancy jump starter is a useless brick on a totally dead battery.
All right, so you've got all this technical info now. You know about watt hours, you know about the boost button, but how do you actually pick the right tool for you? We've covered the specs, so now let's match them up to your actual car and your needs. Because the perfect unit for a little commuter car is a world away from what a big diesel truck needs.
So, if you're the daily driver, zipping around in a standard gas engine car, the NOCO GB40 is a super popular choice for a reason. Its biggest selling point is its tiny size. You can just throw it in the glove box and forget about it. Now the trade-off, as we saw, is its low 24 watt-hour capacity and its kind of short cables. But for a simple, oops, I left my lights on kind of emergency, it'll get the job done.
Now, if you drive a big truck, especially a diesel, you gotta bring out the big guns. The GOOLOO GT6000 is an absolute monster. We're talking 6,000 peak amps, rated to start a massive 12-liter diesel engine. This thing is a beast built for serious work. The only thing is, don't expect it to fit in your glove box or your center console.
So what if you're the kind of person who wants one tool that does it all? A complete roadside emergency kit in one box. Well, that's the GOOLOO A3. It's not just a powerful 3,000 amp jump starter, it's also got a 150 psi air compressor built right in, so you can inflate a flat tire. It's the ultimate all-in-one for someone who just wants to be prepared for anything.
So let's just put that all together. It really boils down to 3 types of people, right? There's the daily driver, who just wants something small and convenient. Then you've got the truck owner, where raw, unapologetic power is the only thing that matters. And finally, the all-in-one prepper, who wants a single tool to solve multiple problems. Figure out which one you are, and the choice gets a whole lot easier.
As we start to wrap this up, I really want to change how we think about these things. It's so easy to see it as just another gadget for your car, but it's really so much more than that. This is a genuine piece of safety equipment. It's your emergency lifeline.
So if you remember nothing else from all of this, just remember this simple 3-point checklist. Number 1, forget the peak amps hype and look for the watt hours. That's your real-world stamina. Number 2, make absolutely sure it has a boost or override button for those completely dead batteries. And number 3, match the unit to your engine. A V8 needs more juice than a little 4-cylinder. Get those 3 things right and you won't go wrong.
And I'll just leave you with this final question. Every single car comes with a spare tire. We all just accept that as a standard, non-negotiable piece of safety equipment. So why shouldn't a spare start be just as essential? It's something to think about.